Good morning, sir. Dr. Imtiaz, sir, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, one name pending, Dr. Zuhaib Bajaz. Please inform Dr. Zuhaib Bajaz to join the session. So we will create them as the co-host of session, sir.
Sir, I was just calling him. He will join in 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. And sir, within 2 to 3 minutes, today keynote speaker Mr. Suryakant Sharma sir join, and when they after that, sir, please start the session, sir. Within 2 to 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, so we Dr. Zuhaib Bajaz has joined us.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hello, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. Sir, you are audible, sir. And I request, sir, today keynote speaker Mr. Suryakant Sharma sir join the session.
As ma'am has not yet joined it, let her join so that we could start.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Zuhaib sir, have you informed the principal, ma'am?
Yeah, I have already informed her. Actually, she's in a traffic jam, so I guess I will take a call from the HOD and I will start the. You will start the session, sir.
So I think we should start the session as already our participants has joined it, and our distinguished guest and resource person has also joined it. So we should start the meeting.
Okay, no issue, sir. Let me take a call from the madam. Just wait a second, sir.
Mm.
Sir, as I got an information from the madam that there is some technical glitches from her side, so it is better we will not waste time, and you please start the session, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Dr. Imtiaz Gul from the Department of Commerce. I welcome you all in this webinar, which is jointly organized by the PG Department of Commerce, Government College for Women, Nawaqadal, Srinagar, and Association of Mutual Funds in India under the theme of financial empowerment through wealth creation. First of all, let me have an opportunity to congratulate the college administration for becoming the #1 college in the UT of J&K with A+ grade in the recent NAC accreditation. We are very happy and we feel proud to be part of this college. Now I request Dr. Zohaib Bazaz from the Department of Commerce to officially welcome our distinguished guests and participants from the different sections of the society. Professor Dr. Zohaib, sir, please.
Thank you, sir. Revered Madam Principal, Government College for Women, Nawaqadal, August guest speaker, Suryakant Sharma, Senior Consultant, Association of Mutual Fund Institution, and former DGM, Security Exchange Board of India, Dr. Sohelia Sakin, Head Department of Commerce, Dr. Shabana Ali, Head Management Studies, GCW Nawaqadal, other distinguished guests, participants, dear students, a very good morning to all of you. As we are gathered here in a much awaited webinar that focuses on the financial empowerment through wealth creation, I, Dr. Zohaib Bazaz, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, GCW Nawaqadal, on behalf of the college, Government College for Women Nawaqadal, and Department of Commerce, GCW Nawaqadal, welcome you all in this webinar, which focuses on the financial needs, financial empowerment, economic independence through wealth creation. Today, we have among us a very distinguished guest, having an experience of more than 35 years in the field of banking, finance, and security markets. And I welcome you, sir, and I hope that, not hope, but I'm sure that this is an informative session for all of us, especially for the students, and there is much for them to take away from this session. Without any delay, I invite our August guest speaker, Mr. Suryakant Sharma, to take the session and start delivering his lecture on the said topic. Over to you, sir.
Good morning,
Good
Dr.
morning.
Zohaib. Good morning, Mr. Gul, Dr. Gul, all faculty members of the college, students, and other participants who have joined on this webinar mode. I'm thankful to your principal for giving us opportunity to be with all of you, Dr. Gul. Of course, the platform is this online only, but next time when I will visit Srinagar, I will be more than happy to come to your college as well. And then we will have one-to-one. We will have one-to-one meeting with all of you, and that will be my pleasure.
You will be always welcome, sir. And we will feel privileged
Pleasure for us.
to have you, sir.
It's an honor for us. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I will surely come. This is my promise. When I visit Srinagar, I will come to you as well. So
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Zohaib, this program is from Association of Mutual Funds in India, which you all know is an apex body of mutual funds in India. But Mr. Gul, this is not a marketing event of mutual funds. I want to make it very clear. This is purely an investor awareness, financial literacy and investor awareness program. And Dr. Gul, you are from commerce and you are a commerce professor. So you are well aware the importance of financial literacy and investor awareness.
Exactly, sir.
Exactly.
That is why you have kept this program for your students and your faculty members in your college.
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir.
And the topic you have given me today is financial empowerment through wealth creation.
Wealth creation.
So first we should understand what the topic is. The first word you have used, Dr. Juhaib sir, is financial empowerment. What is financial empowerment? To me, and I will try to make it as simple as I can. I will not make it a used jargon of commerce or mathematics, economics, and all this. I will try to make it as simple as I can so that I can reach and connect with the students. So the financial empowerment to me, Dr. Gul, is I should have money when I need it. This is my financial empowerment. And you will all agree that we will need money not in one go, Dr. Gul. We need money every day.
Exactly.
And not only every day for our regular expenses, but beyond that, we also need money for major milestones in our life. And what is a major milestone? Normally, normal middle class, salary class person, Mr. Gul, you will agree it. The first major milestone in our life is marriage, for which huge money is required. After that, family will expand, children will come in our life. Then celebration, definitely for that we will require money. Then every family, Dr. Gul, you will appreciate, wish to have their own house, maybe a flat, maybe a house, whatever it might be. So acquiring and getting house itself is a big milestone in our life, for which we will need huge money. After that, 4 vehicle also the minimum thing nowadays for every family. But again, for that we will need money. And nowadays, one more thing has added, Dr. Joab sir, in your life, because I am from old generation, a little bit senior than you. Of course, I am as young as you are. But as far as age goes, I am little bit older than you. So in your age, there is one new phenomena has been added, Dr. Joab sir, and that is going on vacation. Every family wants to go on vacation. You are from Kashmir. Naturally, word come to Kashmir, but you will also like to go to out of Kashmir to other parts of the country, and not only other parts of the country, but also beyond country.
Yes.
That is very natural. So vacation is also a common thing for nowadays for middle class families. But for that, Dr. Gul, we will need money.
Exactly.
After that, a time will come after 10, 15, 20 years when your children are grown up. They will go for higher education and professional education. And for that too, Dr. Gul, you will need money, rather huge money. Because every parents want their kids get the best professional education, best higher education. So they can earn well, they can enjoy their life. So after their education is over, then the next part will be marriage of the children. That is again normal thing after completion of education. But again, for that too, we will need money. And last but not the least, but rather most important thing, Dr. Gul, is leading retirement life. Because a time will come in everybody's life. After a certain age, maybe you are in business, maybe you are in job, maybe you are in profession. You will like to go, okay, now hold it on. You will give the reins to the next generation. And now you will like to lead a normal retirement life. But for that too, Dr. Gul, you will need huge money regularly rather. So for all these things in our life, Mr. Mir Atif sir, we will need money, rather huge money in our life. From where we will get money for that? Dr. Gul might reply, sir, I will earn. I am earning and I will earn more and then I will have money. But Dr. Gul, you are well aware that whatever your earning might be, you will have to have huge money that will not be equal to your requirements of money in your life. It is a fact of our life because you will need huge money. That might not come from or that might not be adequate from your salary or from your job. That is why what we do, Dr. Gul, we start saving right from the first month when we start earning. And Dr.
Exactly.
Gul, you will agree with me, this is in our blood. We are all like this. Every Indian, and for that matter, Dr. Juve, sir, every family try to save as much as they can. And saving simply means the money which we are not spending out of our regular income. That is saving. So we are savers. And Dr. Juhaib, sir, we should be proud of it that Asians, particularly India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and including Bhutan, Nepal, we are still one of the best savers in the world.
Great.
And that is in our blood. Nothing new I am telling to all of you. You all know, you might have seen Dr. Gul, your mother, your grandmother, how they save every day, single penny, and they will not tell that they are saving. They will hide it from you, from the family. And you might remember, Dr. Gul, when our Prime Minister announced demonetization in 2016. Are you aware? Maximum money from where it came out? From the kitchen boxes of our family.
From
the kitchen boxes of our family. Because our mothers and grandmothers have a habit of saving. It is in their blood, and that too in our blood. So we are all savers. But three things I want to tell all of you about saving. Firstly, Dr. Gul, you start saving right from the first month when you start earning. If you loss, even a 1 month loss, that will be dear to you in future. So kindly start saving right from the first month when you start earning. And Dr. Gul, you might say that salary might not be high, salary might not be good at the initial stages. So if I say 500 rupees or 1000 rupees, what difference is going to make this? My dear friend, this 500 and 100,000 right from the beginning is going to make lakhs of rupees down the line after 10, 15, 20 years.
Exactly.
That is why the first thing, kindly start saving right from the first month when you start earning. Second thing, Dr. Joab, sir, be regular in saving. Be regular, because we are very casual. We start saving with what pomp and chomp. Okay, yes, I will do. I have committed myself to saving. But Mr. Kamran, what typically happens after a few months? Okay, let it be, yaar. We will save afterwards. This is a common thinking develops in between. But that is dangerous thinking, my dear friends. Please do avoid such thinking. Firstly, start saving right from the first month when you start saving. Even a small amount, don't hesitate to save. And thirdly, be regular in saving. Every month you have to save. And I leave it to you, because normally people do prescribe, you save 25%, you save 30%. I'm not prescribing anything, Mr. Kamran. What I am saying is, please do save regularly. Make it a habit. Make it a part of your life, that every month you will save something. Of course, as much it can be, bigger it will be down the line after 10, 15 years. And third thing, Dr. Joab sir, is please keep increasing your saving with the increase of your income. That is also equally important. Because definitely, Kamran sir, you are in government college, you will every year you will get increment, you will get DNS allowance, some allowances keep increasing, and down the line you will also get promotion in between. So our income will keep increasing. So third thing we should do is we should keep increasing our saving with the increase in our income. My dear participants, these three things are going to change your life forever. We may not think the importance of these things at the initial stages, but my dear participants, saving regularly, saving from the beginning and increase saving every year is going to make you financially empowered. Because this is the first step you will take for your financial empowerment. So first, I request all of you, including your students, please do understand the importance of savings. Please do understand the importance of saving from beginning. Please do understand the importance of regular saving. And please do understand the importance of increased saving every year. Now the next question arises, Mr. Kamran. Of course, we are saving and you will also save. Everybody will save. What to do with the savings which we are making? What to do? There are two options, Mr. Juhaib sir. The first option, which a foolish person like me will only take, not you. You are all educated person. You will not take it. But there are few people like me. What they do, they religiously save some amount from their salary or from their business or from their profession every month. But what foolishly they do, Mr. Kamran, they take out the currency, go to the home, put that currency in home in a bag or a box in every month. And they are religiously saving. But yet they are putting their savings into some box or accumulating that saving. My dear participants, saving in currency at home is a blunder. Jahid sir, I am using very harsh word. Saving and keeping that saving at home is a blunder. It is a crime. And crime not only against you, against your family and against our nation as well. Please never do it. Why? Because you all know the value of the money keep decreasing with the rise in inflation. And inflation is a monster, we all know. Inflation eats most of our saving, my dear friends. So never, never, never put your savings at home in a currency form. Then naturally Kamran sir will ask me, then what to do, sir? You have told me not to do, then what to do? Yes, there is other way around, Mr. Kamran, and that is, please put your money, put your saving into some instrument or somewhere else. And the process of putting your savings in through a process into some product. Jubaib sir is well aware. What is it, sir? It is called investment. It is called investment. So, my dear friends, saving is the first step. Investment is the second step. I think Principal Ma'am has joined. Mr. Jubaib sir.
Yes, sir. She has joined. Yes, sir. She has joined, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning to all, to Principal Ma'am. And thanks for joining. So you will appreciate that saving is the first step. Nothing can be done without saving. So saving is very important for all of us. But we must not stop at saving. We have to take another step. We have to take second step. That is putting our saving into some instrument or some product. And that process is called, Dr. Gul, you are commerce professor, you know it very well. It is called investment. So saving is the first step, investment is the second step.
Second step.
And your financial empowerment will come, my dear friends, not from saving, mind it. Of course, without saving, nothing will happen. But financial empowerment will not come from saving. It will come only through investment. So saving is important. I again do repeat. But then you have to invest your savings. And what is the purpose of investment, Dr. Gul? Simple, very simple. My money should also earn money for me.
Earn money from. Yes, sir.
That's the only purpose of investment. That my money should also earn money for me. And that is why we save and invest. If my money doesn't earn the money for me, then what is the purpose of investment? Purpose itself is defeated. That is why, please do mind, we should not only save but invest with the clear and distinct intent that my money should also earn money for me. And that is the only purpose of investment, that my money should also earn money for me. So, my dear friends, we should not only be saver, but we should also be investor. Because saving money and then investing and then earning money on money is going to make you prosper, will take care of your financial empowerment. And that will happen only through wealth creation. And now the second word Dr. Juhaib sir has used is wealth creation. Now, what is wealth creation, Mr. Kamran? Wealth creation simply means that my money also generate money for me in real sense. I'm underlining the word real sense. Normally, every investment earns some money, but in most of the investment, unfortunately, Dr. Juhaib, doesn't earn you real return. That is notional return only. And for that, just to make you understand what is notional return and what is money accumulation and what is wealth creation, I just an example of a very simple example I want to share with all of you. And Dr. Juhaib sir, kindly permit me to take your name in this example.
Oh, yes, of course, sir. Of course, sir. Please, sir.
Suppose Dr. Juhaib sir has got 1 lakh rupees with him. Dr. Gul, you must be aware that he has much more money than 1 lakh rupees. But just for example's sake, I am saying that he has got 1 lakh. Just for example's sake, he has got 1 lakh rupees with him. And he goes for a good J&K bank for a 1-year FD, bank FD. And last year I was in a Aligarh Muslim University program where a Qaji sir has come and he said that earning interest is not a bad thing. Because now there is a perception among my Muslim brothers that earning interest is a bad thing. But if you serve the interest of the poor people by that interest, that is permissible. So I take this example. Suppose Bajaj sir has got 1 lakh rupees with him and he goes for a 1-year bank FD with the J&K bank. And the rate of interest, just for example, is 6%. After 1 year, Dr. Gul, what he will get?
6,000.
6,000 rupees as bank interest, and his money will be returned back to him. And Dr. Juhaib sir is very happy. Oh, he will start distributing sweets to his all friends and colleagues. He will give party to his friends. I have earned 6,000 rupees on bank interest. That's a blunder. Please do understand what I'm saying now. 6,000 he earned as bank interest. But Dr. Al-Wahid sir, that is only his notional income. That is not his real income. Why? Because during 1 year FD, Dr. Gul, one more factor came into picture. And that factor is called the party. What is that, sir? Inflation. Inflation basically spoil our party, Dr. Juhaib sir, in the sense that what is inflation? Inflation is nothing but increase in the prices of goods, item or services over a period of time. That is inflation. So last year, suppose Juhaib sir, had you not gone for bank FD and you could have purchased some items or some goods or might have availed some services from 1 lakh rupees, tell me, sir, would you be able to get same item, same goods, same services after 1 year at 1 lakh rupees?
Not at all.
Will it be possible, sir?
Not at all.
No,
We all know it will not be possible. Why? Because of inflation, prices of those items have increased. Suppose the inflation rate has been 5%. What does it mean? That last year, whatever you could have purchased from 1 lakh rupees, Dr. Gul, after 1 year, he will have to spend not 1 lakh rupees, but 1 lakh 5,000 rupees for the same item, same goods and services.
Yes, sir.
And now you see the proposition. Dr. Juhaib sir was very happy when he said that I have earned 6,000 rupees. But in reality, out of 6,000, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation.
Exactly.
Normally we don't look into it in this way. We are always happy what we get as return. But you have to go deeper into the subject. Please understand that major part of your return is normally eaten by the inflation. So out of 6,000, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation. Principal ma'am, Jubair sir is still happy. No problem, let it be. I still have 1,000 rupees out of 6,000 rupees. Again, another factor is there, Dr. Gul. You know it very well. On most of the return on your investment, government takes income tax.
Exactly.
Most of them, very few schemes are there which are tax exempt. where no tax is charged, which I will deal afterwards. But most of the scheme government tax takes, and Dr. Gul, you might be aware, and Principal Ma'am is must aware, whatever you earn as FD interest, that is treated as your income penny by penny.
Exactly.
And you will have to pay income tax as per your slab. And suppose you have, sir, his in 20% income tax bracket. Suppose, of course, he must be in 30%, but just for example's sake, we take it that he's in 20% bracket. So he will have to pay 20% income tax of 6,000 also. What it becomes, Dr. Gul? 1,200.
1,200.
1,200 rupees he will also have to pay as income tax. Now, Juhaib sir, you are very happy when you got 6,000. But in reality, out of 6,000, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation, and 1,200 rupees you have to pay as income tax. Did you get anything, sir?
No, extra 200.
No,
I have to.
no. Rather, there is a loss of 200. So 200 rupees
200.
went out of his pocket. What this type of investment is? Where I didn't earn anything, rather I lost 200 rupees. But unfortunately, Principal Ma'am, middle class, salary class investments are like this only. Most of the middle class, salary class person and their investment, we don't earn anything in real sense, Dr. Gul. What we earn is notional return only. And suppose I take this example forward. Suppose, Dr. Gul, the rate of interest on FD is 8%. In that scenario, he will earn 8,000 as interest. Again, keeping inflation 5% out of 8,000, 5,000 will be eaten by the inflation. Again, 20% income tax on 8,000, that is 1,600. But even after that, Dr. Gul, there remains 1,400. 8,000 minus 5,000 minus 1,600. And Mr. Kamran, this 1,400 is his real return in the second scenario. In the first scenario, there was no real return. In the second scenario, there is a real return of 1,400. And Dr. Gul, this 1,400 only is going to create wealth for him. So what I want to request all of you, please always try that your investment earn, Dr. Gul, some real return. And formula of real return is very simple. If you want to note it down, note it down. Real return equal to notional return minus inflation minus tax liability, if any.
Yes.
And there has to be some real return, my dear friends. Unless and until we earn some real return on an investment, we will not be creating wealth. And if we will not be creating wealth, we will simply be accumulating money. My dear Dr. Gul, we will simply be money accumulator. We will not be wealth creators, and we will not be financially empowered. We will not be prosper. So please always try to earn some real return on your investments. Now, definitely, Dr. Gul will ask me, sir, why most of the middle class, salary class person are money accumulators? Why they are not wealth creators? When we talk about wealth creation, Dr. Gul, what normally we say, Arey Baba, that is not our job. That is job of businessmen. That is a job of industrialists. They create wealth. We don't and we can't. That is a wrong notion. Please take away this notion forever. We can also create wealth, Dr. Gul. Of course, wealth will not be of crores and crores of rupees of 500 or 1,000 crore, but wealth will be of that magnitude where we can enjoy our life. So please understand, we can also create wealth. But why we are not in a position to create wealth, Dr. Gul? Have you ever given a thought to it? There is a reason. And the reason, Dr. Gul, lies in our mind, not outside somewhere. It lies in our mind. And what is that? Most of the middle class, salary class person, Dr. Wahid, don't want to take risk. Arey Baba, don't talk about risk at all. Tell us something about safe investment. This is normal response. A middle class, salary class person will tell you, have, sir, Arey sir, don't talk about risk. We are not in a position to take risk. Tell us something about safe investment. Unfortunately, Dr. Johab, there is no safe investment. Unfortunately, whatever you say, But in reality, no investment is safe. Even the FD, Dr. Juvaib, you must be aware. Even FD only up to 5 lakhs if a bank fails. Only up to 5 lakhs. Suppose, Dr. Wahid, you made a FD of 10 lakhs rupees and a bank fails with which you had made FD. Maximum you will get is 5 lakhs only. And Juhaib sir, this 5 lakh has been made 2-3 years back only. Earlier it was 1 lakh only.
1 lakh.
Earlier it was 1 lakh only. Now it is 5 lakhs. So no investment is safe. Please mind it. In every investment, risk is there. Of course, the degree of risk will vary from product to product, Dr. Gul. Some products have very high risk. Some products have got some moderate risk. Some products have got lowest risk, but risk is there. Now, the next question definitely will arise naturally in our mind, Dr. Gul. How I can manage my risk? How I can minimize it? If risk is there, then naturally Mr. Kamran will, Jargar sir will think how I can manage my risk. Yes, my dear friends, you can manage your risk. You can minimize your risk by practicing a very simple 2-word formula, Dr. Gill. Very simple 2-word formula. And that is think, understand, and invest. I have used only 2 words, Dr. Wahid. Think, understand, and invest. The first word I have used is you have to think 2 things about yourself only. And the first and most important thing, Dr. Gul, is what is your risk appetite? How much risk you can take? What is your risk-taking capacity? And Dr. Gul, you are well aware, every individual has got different risk appetite. Every individual. Because our income is different. Because our family obligations are different, Dr. Joheb. You might have a nucleus family, and Dr. Gul might have a large family to take care of. So risk appetite of every individual is different. And moreover, those who are young, Dr. Kamran, like you can take high risk. Because age is on your plus side. Unfortunately, that luxury I don't have now. I've already crossed 60. But you are in 30s only. So you can take high risk. Rather, I invite you, I encourage you to take risk. But Dr. Kamran, risk has to be strictly as per your risk appetite. And one blunder we also do, Dr. Joheb, particularly those salary class persons, that is a blunder we normally do. Most of the middle class, salary class person, they invest their savings in herd mentality. Suppose Dr. Joheb is a good investor and he is investing somewhere, then whole faculty members of the college will start investing in that product without looking at the risk of that product. Because Dr. Joheb is investing as per his risk appetite, but Dr. Gul has got different risk appetite. Mr. Kamran has got different one. Dr. Wahid sir has got different one. Mir Atif sir has got different one. Jahid Bhatt sir has got different one. We all have got different risk appetite. So what I want to tell all of you, never follow Joheb sir to others on your investment decision. Take your decision strictly as per your risk appetite. Not follow others while taking your investment decision. And second thing you have to follow is time horizon of investment. Joheb sir is equally important. And what is time horizon of investment? Dr. Joheb, you are well aware that we will need money, as we just discussed in the beginning of the session, that we will be needing money for our major milestones in our life. So we should invest in such a manner that when we need money, we should have money. That is the purpose of investment, na, sir? Suppose you have planned to go to Switzerland with your family after 5 years, and you have started saving and investing some money. But you are investing your money in a product which will give you return after 10 years. Whereas your plan to go to Switzerland is after 5 years. So this is a mismatch. This is a mismatch. Product might be very good, but your requirement of money needs 5-year investment, Mr. Dr. Gul, whereas the product will give you return after 10 years. So this mismatch we can avoid. How? We should make financial plan. And I want to request all of you, my dear friends, you are all young, and I'm very happy that I'm with young faculty members. Most of them are young faculty members and many students. Dr. Gul, one thing I want to make you request to, not you, but all of you. Please make your financial plan. And Dr. Gul, financial plan is not a rocket science. It's not a algorithmic rhythm or some very difficult or cumbersome thing. Damn easy thing. And I want to suggest all of you, next Sunday, please sit with your, spare 1 hour, Dr. Gul, and sit with your family. Take one paper. On the paper, make 3 columns, first column, second column, and third column. In the first column, you please note down what are the milestones in your life. What are the milestones? You know better than me what are the milestones in your life. Marriage, birth of the children, celebration, acquisition of home, purchase of vehicle, going on vacation, higher education of children, marriage of children, enjoying life, and then enjoying retirement life. These are the normal milestones in middle class, salary class person. In the first column, please jot down all the milestones in your life. In the second column, Dr. Gul, against each milestone, put the period when they are likely to happen. Again, estimate only precisely. Of course, it is not possible. Suppose Dr. Kamran said that I am not married. I don't know whether he is married or not. But suppose he says that I am not married and I am likely to be married after 2 years. Put it 2 years against marriage. Likewise, naturally, children will come after 3 and 4 years, then 5 year, 10 year, 15 year, 20 year, 30 year. You start putting the period against each of your milestone in the second column, Dr. Gul. And third column, Dr. Gul, is very important. Now start putting the money which you will need for each milestone. Suppose Dr. Kamran say that I am not married and I am likely to be married after 2 years. And majority of my family marriage expenses will be taken care of my parents. Normally do happen in our middle class families. But Dr. Kamran, at least for honeymoon, you will have to make payment here. You should not expect your parents to make payment for your honeymoon package. That is the minimum thing you should do. So suppose you say that I will need 5 lakh rupees for honeymoon package. Put it 5 lakhs against marriage. Likewise, you start putting the money which you will need for each milestone. Now, 2 very important things I want to discuss with all of you. And very important things, sir. Dr. Gul, please listen to it very carefully for next 3-4 minutes. Suppose Dr. Juhaib sir says that he is of around 30 today, and his monthly expenses or monthly family expenses, at home is around 30,000. Dr. Wahid, what he is saying that he is managing his monthly expenses with 30,000. Dr. Gul, this is today, but after 30 years when Dr. Juhaib sir will get retired, has he ever thought what money he will need every month, Dr. Kamran? For the same level of expenses, no extravaganza for family expenses. Dr. Wahid sir, if the family expenses at the age of 30 is around 30,000, after 30 years, because of inflation, for the same level of living, Dr. Wahid, Juhaib sir will need not 30,000, but minimum 2 lakhs rupees per month.
You are not audible, sir.
Am I not audible, sir? Hello?
Yeah.
You are now audible, sir.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. So after 30 years, Juhaib sir, for the same standard of living at the time of retirement, you will need 2 lakh rupees per month. Please keep in mind, normally we are not serious. Arey Baba, let it be. We will see afterwards when he gets retired. But from where then money will come, my dear friends? Retirement, one minus point is also there, Dr. Kamran. That is, the bank credit of your salary will stop automatically once you retire. It will not be your bank credit will not get salary every month which you are getting earlier. So where you are managing
inaudible,
your
sir.
affair? Hello? Am I not audible? I think I am
Sir, you're
hello.
audible. Sir, you're audible, sir.
I think there is some problem with Dr. Wahid's mic or so. Sir, kindly recheck it. Because other participants are saying it is audible. Thank you. So for retirement also, you have, sir, you will have to make more money. And Dr. Sir, one more thing, one more development is happening nowadays in our life. When our country got independence in 1947, you have, sir, average age of Indian was 47 years only. But now the average age of an Indian is 71 years. Because of better health conditions, because of better health and healthcare system and other factors. So what it simply means, Dr. Juhaib, sir, after retirement, you will be living not less than 10, 15, even 20, 25 years.
Sir, there is voice is not audible. Yes.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, yes, sir, you're audible.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So from where we will get money, Dr. Gul? Huge money. Only thing we can do at this now is start preparing for your retirement corpus, retirement plan. That is very important, Mr. Kamran. Start accumulating money for your retirement plan. Start developing retirement corpus for your retirement life. Right from the beginning when you start earning. You might laugh at me, Dr. Gul. Arey, sir, I am very young now and you have started talking about retirement. But Dr. Gul, it is a natural process. Today you have started and after 30 years you will get retired. Life is like this only. So you have to start your retirement plan. And how much retirement corpus you should develop? If you will be needing 2 lakh rupees per month at the first year of your retirement per month, Dr. Gul, the total amount, annual expense amount you will be needing for your retirement life is 25 lakhs in the first year itself. And Dr. Gul, there is a thumb rule of retirement corpus. Your retirement corpus should be minimum 10 times of your annual expenses at the time of retirement. Minimum. Sir, I am telling you minimum. Why, sir? Ideally, it should be 25 or 30 times. But minimum 20 times retirement corpus of your annual expenses. Your annual expenses are of the order of 25 lakhs, Dr. Gul, then multiply it by 20. What it becomes, sir? 2.5 crore. Oh, sorry, 5 crore. 25 lakhs multiplied by 25 crore. So you will be needing 5 crore only for your retirement life. Now kindly make the total of the last column, Dr. Gul. I want you to be scary. Yes, I want everybody to be scary. Because Mr. Kamran, a normal middle class, salary class person who is around 30 years today will need not less than 112 to 12 crore rupee, Dr. Gul, for his or her milestone only. From where that money will come. Dr. Gul was telling me before the program that, no, sir, I have taken care of this thing as well. Amitabh Bachchan KBC show is starting again. New edition is coming. I'm going there and we'll earn first prize of 10 crore rupees this time. And so my investment, my need of the money is being taken care of. Well done, sir. Dr. Gul, wish you all the best. But what about others? You might get 10 crore rupees out of it, Amitabh Bachchan show. But what about the lakhs of others? Yes. Now I want to give confidence to all of you, my dear friends. You all can have 10 to 12 crore rupees in your life, Dr. Gul, for your milestone, provided, very important thing, provided, underlined, provided you start working on saving right from the first month, provided you start saving regularly, provided you keep increasing your saving when you get it. So all very, very important. So please mind it that is why the important. And Dr. Gul, the chart which we have just prepared, first column, second column, and third column, it is technically called financial plan.
No.
And I again repeat, Dr. Wahid, every individual must have his financial plan. And it is damn easy to have, sir. We can make it. No expert advice is required. We just sit with our family, discuss our milestone, and financial plan is ready. Because what is the purpose of financial plan? Why we should have it, Dr. Juhaib, sir? Because financial plan, now we have crystallized our goals. Broadly, our goals are now crystallized. What money we will need at what time for what purpose? Broadly, goals are now clear. And psychologists say, Dr. Juhaib, sir, those who have got clear goals in their life, they work hard and achieve those goals. That is why the importance of financial planning. So, my dear participants, I will tell all of you, please do plan your future very good, in a very concerted manner, and right from the beginning, make your financial plan. One more thing and most important thing I am telling here, Dr. Wahid sir, and that is eighth wonder of the world. And what is that, Juhaib sir? You must be knowing, you are a commerce professor. Power of compounding. Power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world, sir. And what is power of compounding in investment, sir, Juhaib sir? A very simple promise you have to make with yourself. Very simple, Juhaib sir, but very tough. Very simple, but very tough. And what is that promise? Why, sir? You will have to make promise with yourself that whenever I will earn some return on my investment, naturally, when you will make investment, you will definitely earn something. Not today, not tomorrow, after down the line, after 10, 15, 20 years, you will earn. You have, sir, you have to make a promise with yourself that whenever and whatever return I will earn on my investment, I will never, never, never use that return for my personal consumption. I will simply reinvest it. It is very easy saying, sir, but very difficult to do it. Very difficult. Because suppose, Dr. Juhaib, down the line after 10 years, you get 5 lakh rupees return on some of your investments and you are very happy, but your family will be behind you. Are Baba, you have earned 5 lakhs rupees in investment return. Now, no less than Switzerland, we will go to Switzerland only. This is very natural. But then you have to be very clear, Juhaib, sir. No, this money we will not, with this money we will not go for Switzerland. For Switzerland, we will definitely manage some other, we will make other efforts. But this 5 lakh rupees return will be reinvested. It will not be consumed. And my dear friends, if you do it, I again tell it is not easy, but there is no option of it. Because multiplying of money will happen, to have, sir, down the line after 5, 10 to 20 years. And power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. So if you religiously follow power of compounding for 15, 20 years in your life, rest assured, after 20 years, your return portion will be much, much, much bigger than your original investments, Mr. Kamran. But it is not going to happen today. It is not going to happen tomorrow. It will take time, minimum 15, 20 years. And for that is why for investment success, Juhaib sir must be knowing,
Yes,
we have to have patience. Patience is the key of investment success. No quick money, Dr. Gul. If you think of making quick money, you may lose your money, what you have earned. That is why don't go for quick money. It is absurd to think of making quick money. give time to your investment, then definitely your money will grow automatically, and follow religiously power of compounding. So I again repeat, power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. Please do religiously follow power of compounding in your investment. Now next 10 minutes, Dr. Gul, we will discuss where to invest, because that is very important. What are the investment products available in the market? The first category of product available in the market, Dr. Gul, is governmental small saving scheme.
Yes, sir.
Government of India has announced some good scheme for the middle class, salary class person. And I feel personally, Dr. Gul, I don't know whether you will agree with me or not. I feel personally the one of the best scheme available in the governmental sector is Public Provident Fund Account, PPF. PPF is a very, very good scheme of the government of India. And the uniqueness of that scheme, Dr. Juhaib sir, is it is tax exempt. No tax is required at any time. No tax is required. No tax is required. That is why I keep telling you, all of you, please, if you are comfortable, please open an account of PPF with your bank or your post office. This scheme is for 15 years and it can be extended beyond 15 years as well. Then other schemes are also there. I will just name those schemes because I don't have time to discuss each scheme. The second scheme might be National Saving Certificate, NSC. National Saving Certificate. Third one, Kisan Vikas Patra. Kisan Vikas Patra. Fourth one is RBI also keep issuing bonds. Juhaib sir, you must be aware. RBI also keep issuing bonds to the public, and the present rate of RBI bonds are 7.35%.
Exactly.
Then Government of India also keep issuing taking loan from you, Dr. Gul. I don't know whether you have given loan to the Government of India. Earlier it was not easy, but last year RBI has started a dedicated website for this only. And the name of the website is RBI Retail Direct. RBI Retail Direct. It is you can go to a website, get yourself registered, and then you start investing a small amount whenever you have some money. Then Government of India also has undertakings like railways, ONGC, NTPC, Indian Oil Corporation, Coal India, BHEL, big names are there. They also keep raising loan from the public where we can also invest. And all these schemes, Dr. Gul, are governmental schemes, and the beauty of these schemes are there is no risk at all. No risk at all. Whatever you invest, whatever you earn, when the maturity comes, you will get all the money which is due to you. So please do think of investing 15 to 20% of your total investment, Dr. Gul, in governmental small scale schemes, because there is no risk. But then beyond this, other products are. One more thing I want to tell you. I don't know whether Dr. Gul or Juhaib sir has got daughter at home. If you have got a daughter of the age of below 10 years, because this particular scheme only for the girls, and that two girls' age should be minimum or less than 10 years. So if you have got daughter's age of 10 years, then the scheme is Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. It's only for the girl child. And Dr. Kamran, this scheme has been made for the education and marriage of the children, of the girl child. It is girl-oriented scheme only. Then afterwards, there are some private schemes where you can invest, and that is property and real estate. Dr. Gul, you know, we have got an option of purchasing property, and people do invest in property and real estate as well. But there is no guarantee of a return, no certainty of return. You may get high return, you may not get returned, and it might also happen, Dr. Wahid, when you want to sell the property, you may not be able to sell the property. Or when acquisition of the property is also cumbersome, it has cost, and maintenance of the property is also problematic nowadays. And top of it, selling property is a problem all the way. But it is an option. I leave it to you to decide how much you want to invest in property. After that, one more option is there, Dr. Gul, that is gold. I don't see any female participants here. Because the scheme which I am discussing now, Dr. Juhaib sir, is more focused and related to our
We have
female
female
family members.
participants,
Sir, we have
We have
number,
female
sir, we have
participants.
number of females, sir, participants here, number of participants here.
Okay, okay, then she will be happy what I'm talking now.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about gold. And Dr. Gul, you must know, in our middle class families, our female members are passionate about gold. But what to talk about gold? Purchase gold as much as possible. Talking and thinking will not do. Purchase gold. That is their main thinking. But my dear female participants, I want to tell you, purchasing gold through jewelry, Dr. Gul, is a losing proposition. It's not a profitable proposition. Why? Because suppose today you purchase some jewelry of 5 lakhs rupees. After 10 years, you go to the jeweler and want to sell those jewelry to the jeweler. What he will say? Yes, ma'am, I will take it back, but there will be cut of 30% of making charges. Then 5 to 10% cut of purity charges. So literally 40 to 5% cut is done. Whatever you have jewelry after 10 years, of course, the prices of gold would have increased. That is why a government of India have come with a very good scheme, very noble scheme, I want to tell all of you. And that is sovereign gold bond scheme. Dr. Wahid, please note it down and discuss with this scheme with your female family members at home. Sovereign gold bond scheme, SOVEREIGN. Very good scheme, wherein no physical gold is given, Dr. Juhaib. No physical gold is given. But a certificate of sovereign certificate is given to you that this much of gold is lying with the government of India. And there are two benefits of this. You can open this account with any of the bank or post offices. Mostly your bank where you have your bank account are running this scheme as well. The tenure of the scheme is, Dr. Bajaj, is 8 years. And there are two benefits in this scheme. First is, whatever you invest, you will get 2.5% return every year guaranteed. This is the minimum benefit you will get. 2.5% minimum return. But this is a small benefit. The bigger benefit is there, Dr. Juhaib sir. Suppose today you invest in the scheme when the gold price is 60,000. Suppose 10 gram. And after 8 years, which is the tenure of the scheme, after 8 years, suppose the gold price becomes 80,000 10 gram. Because you all know, sir, gold price is increasing every year. So suppose after 8 years, why, sir, the gold price becomes 80,000. Then government of India will give back you 80,000 at the rate of 80,000. So there are two benefits. One is 2.5% return, plus appreciation in the gold price will also be shared with you. So please do consider this scheme, particularly female participants. I will request them, please get the detail from the websites and think of investing in it. Then last option available, Dr. Wahid, is share bazaar, securities market. But Juhaib sir had told me before the session, sir, don't talk about the share market. It is speculation only. ये सट्टा बाजारी है, कुछ नहीं है. Normally people think like this only. अरे sir, what is this? Is nothing but speculation. Dr. Wahid might have invested some money in security market on the so-called tips from some friends, and he might have lost some money. So he has make it very clear in his life he will not again reinvest in security market. Normally it do happen. Why? Why do you have, sir? You are a commerce professor. Because security market is purely knowledge-based market.
Exactly.
I want to tell all of you, my dear friends, if you don't have knowledge of the market, never, never, never invest in the market directly. This is my personal opinion, Dr. Zuhaib, sir. I was in SEBI for almost 20 years. But even after that experience, I can tell Dr. Gul, don't invest into security market unless and until you have got knowledge of the market. But there is an indirect way of investing in the security market. Mutual funds. Mutual fund is an indirect way of investing in security market. I don't have time, so I will not go into the much details of mutual fund. But next time, if you are interested, Dr. Gul, we will have a technical session of 2 hours.
Definitely.
Definitely, sir.
Definitely.
Only focusing only on mutual fund. Those who are interested only, definitely.
Definitely.
So mutual fund, Dr. Wahid, is nothing but indirect way of investing. You are not directly investing, Dr. Wahid. You are giving your money to the experts. Why you are giving? Because of 3 reasons, Dr. Gul. First, you don't have knowledge. The people are experts in the management and investment mantra. That is why you are giving them. Secondly, you don't have time, Dr. Gul. You have got a full-time job at college, then family to look after. They people have 24 hours for this job only. So they will for management of your money. And third and lastly, Dr. Gul, you don't have experience of investing, but they have got experience of 20, 25 years. That is why they would be in a better position to take better decision with regard to your investment. So, my dear friends, mutual fund is an indirect way of investing. And there are 3 major categories of mutual fund schemes in security market. Of course, beyond security market, also there are schemes in the mutual fund. But in security market, there are 3 broad categories, Dr. Gul. The first is equity fund. Equity fund, Dr. Wahid, as the name goes, your money will be invested into the equity share of the corporates. Risk is very high because the share of because the price of the corporate, you all know, sir, keep going up and down. That is why I keep telling all of you. Equity fund is riskier proposition, Dr. Gul. If you can't take risk, don't go with the equity fund. But those who are young, like you and Mr. Kamran and Juhaib sir, of course, White sir as well, you should think of investing into equity fund because you have got age on your plus point. And your horizon should be minimum, Dr. Gul, your horizon should be minimum 5 to 10 years. Ideally, it should be 15, 20 years. Continuous investing. So if you are young and you can take risk, then the category more suitable for you is equity fund. But those who are not young, already crossed 50, 55, why, sir? The other category for them is debt fund, DEBT debt fund. In debt fund, Dr. Gul, your money will be given as a loan to the corporates. Mind it, it will not be invested into the equity share. Your money will be given as a loan to the corporates. And when the loan is given to the corporate, risk is relatively lower as compared to equity fund. But so is the return. Return will also be reasonable. In equity fund, return may be higher if the market goes up. If the share of a particular company goes up, then you will be getting higher return. So in debt fund, risk is lesser and is suitable for persons who have already crossed 55, 60. The third category is hybrid fund. In hybrid fund, Dr. Gul, some of your money will go to the equity fund and some of your money will go to the debt fund. So you are distributing your money, and so your risk and your return. You are expecting a little bit higher return because some of your money will go to the equity segment, but you are making yourself safe by investing portion of your investment into debt. So hybrid fund is a mix of equity and debt. And the best way of investing in equity in mutual fund, Dr. Gul, is through SIP, systematic investment plan. Dr. White, SIP is nothing but it's way of investing. It is a mode of investing. And SIP simply means you are investing regularly, just like recurring account you might have in bank or post office. Every month you are depositing some amount. So SIP, every month you are investing particular amount. Minimum amount, Dr. Gul, is 500 rupees. And for students, Kamran sir, the minimum amount is 100 rupees only. Because they can start investing out of their pocket money of 100 rupees every month. But for those who are already earning, the minimum amount of SIP is 500 rupees. And longer you keep invested, Dr. Wahid, higher will be the return. Higher will be the benefit. So the crux is longer duration.
Yes.
That is most important thing, that the duration of your investment should be minimum 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And I want to give you an example, Dr. Gul. And this example is a factual. I'm not telling you a story. It is a factual position I want to share with all of you. But Dr. Wahid, I will not name the scheme. I will not name the mutual fund company, because then Dr. Gul might tell us, sir, you are marketing a particular scheme. That is not my intention at all. But I want to put across before all of you the magic of SIP. And for that, Dr. Wahid, I want to take your name. Kindly permit me to take your name in this example.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, sir. In 1995, Dr. Wahid, a mutual fund company started an equity fund. Please note down the dates very carefully because these are very relevant. In 1995, a mutual fund company started an equity fund. And Dr. Wahid, who was very young at that time, is still very young. He started SIP of 10,000 rupees per month in that scheme. Juvesh, sir, that is more important.
Yes,
10,000 rupees SIP every month from 1995. Every month from 1995, 2023 has come, Dr. Wahid. But Dr. Wahid is regularly investing 10,000 rupees in that equity fund through SIP. Dr. Wahid, it is normally rare. Why rare? Because normally people come, start investing. When the market goes up, they are happy. Okay, I am making money. When Monday market goes down, he gets scary and he withdraws his money. He stops SIP and he withdraws his money. But Dr. Juhaib, that is a blunder people do. Because one thing I want to tell all of you, and Dr. Juhaib must be knowing because he is a commerce professor.
certainly, sir.
Going up and down is the basic characteristic of the market, sir. Market will always go up and down, Juhaib, sir. Today it might it might be up, tomorrow it might be down. Again, day after it might be up, again it might be down. Market will be like this only. But we normal middle class, salary class person putting our investment through SIP should not be bothered about it. Or rather, we should ignore the movement of the market, which Dr. Wahid did. We should never think about the market movements because we are a long-term investor, sir. We are investing for 10, 15, 20 years. We are not investing for 1 day or 2 day or 1 year or 2 years. Dr. Wahid continued SIP of 10,000 rupees every month, right from 1995 to 2023. Is Dr. Wahid there, sir? Or has he left?
Yeah, he's here.
No, sir.
Okay, sir. Acha, now, Dr. Gul, are you interested to know how much corpus he had developed by this SIP?
Definitely, sir. Definitely, sir.
Of course, Dr. Vaid has told me not to tell you, but still, I had taken his permission. I will tell you. Through this SIP of 10,000 rupees per month from 1995 to 2023, Dr. Vaid has now a corpus of 12.48 crore. 12.4. It is a fact, sir. I'm not telling you a story. It is a fact.
That's a huge amount, sir.
But sir, you see the patience of this gentleman, Dr. White, from 1995 to 2023. Great patience, great consistency, great regularity. That is required to make money. So what I want to tell all of you is start SIP of a small amount, continue it with more than 10, 15, 20 years. And Dr. Juhaib, sir, I know a lot of my friends like you who have started not one SIP, but multiple SIPs, 5 SIPs, 6 SIPs, and all SIPs are target oriented. One SIP for going on vacation after 5 years. Another SIP for purchasing of house. Third SIP for higher education of the children, which will be happening after 25 years. Fourth SIP for marriage of children. And fifth SIP for retirement plan. So you can have multiple SIPs as per your goals and milestones in your life. Longer SIP will be higher and better will be the result. And keep increasing the amount of SIP, Dr. Juhaib, with the increase in your income if you want to develop a good corpus over a period of time. So SIP is a magic for middle class, salary class person, but you have to continue with the SIP for minimum 10, 15, 20 years. Please think of it. Don't start SIP as I am saying. Ignore my advice. Go into the details, and I'm sharing one name of their website. Please note it down. First, visit the website, get understanding what mutual funds are, how they work, what is the risk appetite, how they generate return, what has been the past performance of the majority schemes. The name of the website, my dear friends, is Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. You might have seen advertisement also, you have, sir, on the TV channels. On the same name, AMFI has started a website, Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Lot of information is available about mutual fund and this scheme and past performance. Please do spare some time, Dr. Gul, because ultimately it is your money. If you get benefit, you will earn benefit. I will not get anything out of it. But if you get anything out of it, I will be happy at least. So please think of starting SIP, those who are young here, as early as possible and continue with. Even your students, I will request them, start SIP of 100 rupees out of their pocket money in a good equity fund. And what is good or what is not good, that you will make to know once you visit the website and understand the concept of mutual fund. Last 2 things I want to tell here, Dr. Juhaib, sir.
Yes, sir.
In Kashmir also there are problems. Across country there are problems.
Exactly.
One menace is on, and that is, sir, Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Gul, people do come and will promise you doubling your money in 4 years, making you rich in shorter period. My dear friends, Dr. Vaid, sir, it is not going to happen at all. They will simply vanish with your money. I can tell you very bluntly, because they don't have any business model at all. They make high promises and they will simply vanish with your money. So Dr. Gul, please start as a campaign for social cause. Start educating people that they should never invest their hard-earned money in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees. Because they are all fraud, Dr. Wahid. I am using very harsh word for them. They are all fraud. They will simply vanish. So please never invest your hard-earned money. And Dr. Gul and Dr. Wahid, please take it as a social responsibility. Try to spread this message among the masses, among the people, that they should not invest their hard-earned money in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committee. And last thing which I want to tell you with my heart, Dr. Wahid, prosperity is your right.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Dr. Wahid Juhaib, sir, prosperity is your right. It is not a luck at all. It is your right. We have to be prosper. Even every individual has got right to be prosper. And it is not a luck, sir. Prosperity is not a luck, Dr. Gul. It is an effort. You can be prosper by effort, by sustained saving and investment. So, my dear friends, be prosper. It is your right, but it will be happening only through your sustained efforts. And one more thing, Dr. Juhaib, sir, some of the participants might feel that they are not from the rich family. They are not from the rich background. I want to tell them very, very, very kindly and lovingly, birth in a poor family is not a curse at all, Dr. Juhaib. I again repeat, birth in a poor family is not a curse at all, Dr. Gul, but living as poor and die as poor is a curse. And we all can avoid this curse by managing our money the way which we have discussed today. And I will request, I will pray Allah that all you are getting prosperity in your life and enjoy your life with reasonable money. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Imtiaz, sir, over to you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful, practical, and I should say energetic deliberations on the topic and providing us the way, the direction to pursue a goal for the achievement of our goals and empowering ourselves economically through the wealth creation. Now, we will be taking some queries. If any participant has any query regarding the session or he or she wants to ask a question to our resource person, he might text in the chat box.
No, yes. Kindly raise your hands. We will answer. Yes, Mr. Sabjar, please.
Sai Rajesh Kumar has a question.
Yes. Mr. Sabjar, please unmute him.
Okay, sir. Sir Rajesh Kumar, please unmute your audio option, sir. Please, sir.
Sai Rajesh, please.
Sir, I am having one question, sir.
Yes, my dear. Yes.
All of them having the argument that don't invest in equity market, that is security market. Please give me your opinion how to get the more return from this. That is, where and which to invest. This you give me your.
My dear participant, the whole session was on how to make good return.
Yes.
I again repeat, you have to be a long-term investor.
Okay.
You have to take reasonable risk. Very honestly, without taking risk, it is not possible to make money in security market, very honestly speaking.
Yes,
so you have to take risk. But Dr. Gul, you have to take calculated risk. Your risk should not be blind.
Okay, sir.
You can take calculated simply means as per your risk appetite. So you can make money, but have, Mr. Sai Rajesh, have patience while making money. It will take time, my dear friends. You will not make money in 1 year or 2 years. Have a patience of minimum 10 years. Then definitely you will make good money in the equity market.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. Now, any other question from any participant?
Any other
welcome
question.
Yes, I welcome questions from the participants.
Dhananjay, kindly
please unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself.
Yes.
No, go on.
Thank you.
Dhananjay.
Yes, thank you so much, sir, for this session. My question is, sir, is there any guideline for investing? Let's say this much percentage you can invest in PPF or gold or share market. So is there
My
any
dear,
standard guidelines?
no, yeah, I got your question. There cannot be standard guideline because we are all different.
Right.
Juhaib sir will agree with me. Because
Exactly.
suppose Juhaib sir can save 100% because he has got other income. But Dr. Gul and myself can't save 20% even because I have got family to look after. So my dear friend, Dhananjay sir, it will depend individual to individual. What is your income? What is your family obligations? And what you say that how much I should invest in government and equity, all broadly speaking, broadly speaking, your minimum investment in governmental scheme should be not less than 20-25 years, just to make yourself safe. Beyond that, you can take risk for next 25-30% by investing in equity for longer period. But again, it is not a broad idea. What I want to tell you. Please understand very carefully that investment philosophy differs from individual to individual. So unless and until I talk to you personally, I know your income, I know your family obligation, I know your age, I can't prescribe anything, a broad parameter to you and to any of you. Yes,
Any other question?
Any other question?
Any other question? Yes, Mr. Mukul. Please unmute yourself.
नमस्कार सर।
नमस्कार मुकुल जी।
सर मैं यूटीआई रिटायरमेंट में अपना फंड लगा रहा हूं, तो मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूं कि मिनिमम मैं कितना एसआईपी के रूप में निवेश करूं कि मुझे आफ्टर रिटायरमेंट 60 की एज में लगभग 10 या 12 करोड़ के आसपास मुझे फंड मिले।
आपका कितना एज है अभी?
37।
तो करीब करीब आपके पास 23 इयर्स बचते हैं एक तरह से, मोटा ब्रॉडली।
जी
23 इयर्स बहुत बड़ा समय नहीं है मुकुल साहब
जी,
और कम से कम 10-12 करोड़ के कॉर्पस के लिए तो बहुत बड़ा समय बिल्कुल नहीं है।
जी।
तो आपको लाखों रुपए हर महीना इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा, वेरी ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग, क्योंकि रेट ऑफ जो हम रिटर्न मानते हैं वो नॉर्मली 8 से 10% मानते हैं, क्योंकि कभी 12% भी आ जाता है, कभी 6% भी आएगा। तो इट विल कीप वो स्विचिंग फ्रॉम लो टू हाई। तो 10 से 12 करोड़ आपके रिटायरमेंट कॉर्पस के लिए ही अगर आपका टारगेट है, तो काइंडली पुश योर इन्वेस्टमेंट to new heights. Whatever you are investing, I don't know what you are investing today, but you have to invest very, very good amount every month. Yes. Any other question from any side? Priyanka or Priya has just raised her hand and she just left.
Any other questions from the participants? Please ask our resource person. Yes, Dr. G.
Yes, Dr. Paul Raj.
Good afternoon, sir. It's
Good afternoon.
And we have a very informative session. I thank the organizer and person of really the resource person is wonderful, giving a lot of ideas regarding investment aspect. And what he has suggested is really worthwhile for the beginners as well as the existing investors too. My question is, sir, while selecting the mutual fund, I mean the SIP, what are the parameters or the conditions to be considered for selecting the particular scheme? Would you please explain? It is not only for me, but for the audience too.
Dr. Pola, thank you for asking this question. And there are two major criteria while selecting a mutual fund scheme. First criteria is, what is your risk appetite? which relates to your age as well. So if you are young, then you should select equity fund, hardcore equity funds. Secondly, for how much period you want to invest, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years, maybe 20 years. So your risk appetite and your risk appetite and your time horizon of investment is two major factors while taking your investment decisions. These are two major factors. Of course, other factors are there, but these are the two major factors while taking any investment decision. What is your risk appetite and what is your time horizon of investment? Yes, Mrs. Ankita.
Miss Ankita, kindly unmute yourself to ask the question.
Hello.
Namaskar.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Good afternoon.
Yes,
Yeah.
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है, जैसे हम लोग गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज हैं, हम लोग इसमें एनपीएस में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, जो गवर्नमेंट, हम जितना शेयर इन्वेस्ट करते हैं उतने ही गवर्नमेंट करती है, तो हमारी वो कैलकुलेशन किस हिसाब से होती है रिटायरमेंट फंड की?
देखिए, कैलकुलेशन क्या मतलब, मैं समझा नहीं। कैलकुलेशन के मायने मतलब जितना रिटर्न आप जनरेट करेंगे वही कैलकुलेशन होगा
सर उसका किस प्रोपोर्शन में रेज होती है? जैसे आपने हमें बताया ना कि कॉर्पस हम क्रिएट करते हैं, हमने जैसे 10,000 आपने सर की एग्जांपल दी थी कि 10,000 वो पर मंथ इन्वेस्ट करते थे, तो अभी उनका 12.84 का कॉर्पस क्रिएट हुआ है, तो हमारा इसकी क्या वैल्यू होती है और किस हिसाब से इसको एनालाइज किया जाता है इसका फ्यूचर?
देखिए, अब मैं आपको हिस्टोरिकल डाटा बताना चाहता हूं मैडम, एनपीएस के बारे में। अब एनपीएस ने अभी तक, और मैं जुहेब साहब और गुल साहब को बताना चाहता हूं, एनपीएस हैज जनरेटेड एवरेज 9.48% रिटर्न ड्यूरिंग लास्ट 10 years.
ओके।
अब ये आज की बात है, आगे हो सकता है 12 भी हो जाए, आगे हो सकता है 8 भी हो जाए। तो एवरेज 10% रिटर्न एनपीएस का जो कॉर्पस है वो जनरेट कर रहा है। तो और आपको पता है एनपीएस में दो कैटेगरी होती है, एक तो मैंडेटरी कैटेगरी, एक दूसरी एक वॉलंटरी भी होती है।
जी सर।
तो अगर आप ज्यादा पैसा आपके पास कुछ है तो आप वॉलंटरी में भी थोड़ा इन्वेस्ट कीजिए, वो उसमें आपको फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी ज्यादा होती है, वहां आप अच्छा पैसा इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं और आप निश्चिंत रहिए। आप कितना पैसा कट रहा है आपका भी हर महीना?
सर अप्रोक्सीमेटली 15,000।
तो करीब 30,000 रुपया महीना आपका जा रहा है एक तरह से एनपीएस में ना?
जी सर।
15 गवर्नमेंट का, 15 आपका, तो 30 का मतलब करीब 3.5 लाख प्लस आपका पैसा हर साल एनपीएस में जा रहा है।
जी।
तो आप अगर, व्हाट योर एज? आई शुड ऑफ कोर्स आई कांट डेयर टू आस्क योर एज बीइंग ए
सर 39 इयर्स।
ओके, टेक इट 40। तो अगेन अभी मिनिमम यू हैव गॉट 20 years टू गो।
जी।
तो आप ठीक है, आपका सही चल रहा है इसको, क्योंकि जो ही आपकी इंक्रीमेंट लगेगा, आपका डीए बढ़ेगा, आपका एनपीएस का कंट्रीब्यूशन भी बढ़ता रहेगा ना।
जी सर।
तो इट इज ए रीजनेबल अमाउंट। लेकिन इसके अलावा भी एक आप एसआईपी खोल दीजिए अपने बच्चों की पढ़ाई के लिए या आगे के लिए। एक एडिशनल एसआईपी 5-7 हजार रुपए की अगर आप खोल सकते हैं तो वो बियॉन्ड एनपीएस भी खोल दीजिए।
ओके सर।
म्यूचुअल फंड में।
ओके सर। सर मेरी एक क्वेरी और है सर, जैसे आपने सोवरेन गोल्ड बॉन्ड्स के बारे में बताया हमें, तो मैंने जैसे कुछ सोवरेन गोल्ड बॉन्ड्स खरीदे थे, मैं एनुअली कुछ अमाउंट उस पे सोवरेन गोल्ड बॉन्ड्स पे इन्वेस्ट करती हूँ।
बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा।
लेकिन मेरे को सर एक डाउट है, जैसे मैंने जब लास्ट कुछ ईयर पहले जब बैंक से खरीदे थे तो दे डोंट प्रोवाइड एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ सर्टिफिकेट और समथिंग, दे सेड कि आपने ऑनलाइन पेमेंट किया हुआ है तो इट इज ओनली प्रूफ कि आपने खरीदे हुए हैं। बट हाउ कैन वी चेक कि हमारे पास?
नहीं, आपको बाकायदा सर्टिफिकेट आया है आपके पास? नहीं आया तो बैंक, आप ऑनलाइन में कहाँ किया था? आपने बैंक में किया था? किस बैंक में किया था?
सर मैंने बैंक से खरीदे थे, बट मैंने उनके बैंक में भी 2-3 बार विजिट किया, बट एवरी टाइम दे सेड कि इसका कोई सर्टिफिकेट नहीं होता। मैडम जो आपकी रसीद है वही एक रसीद है आपके पास।
नहीं, बाकायदा एक, नहीं, वो गलत कह रहे हैं। आप उनसे बोलिए मुझे सर्टिफिकेट चाहिए, जब मुझे इन्वेस्टमेंट मैंने किया है तो मुझे सर्टिफिकेट चाहिए, वो देंगे आपको। और आप जाओ मत, आप उनके चेयरमैन को मेल लिखो, आप उनके हायर अथॉरिटीज को मेल लिखो आप।
ओके सर। सर मैं एक चीज और पूछना चाहती हूँ कि क्या हम लोग अपना चेक कर सकते हैं कि हमने कितने सोवरेन बॉन्ड्स कब कब खरीदे हैं? क्या कोई वे होता है क्या?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल खरीद वो मालूम कर सकते हैं, इसलिए तो करूँ आपके पास कोई नंबर है तो आया होगा, आपको नंबर मिला होगा बाकायदा।
सर मेरे पास कुछ के जो उससे उन्होंने मुझे कुछ स्टैम्प्स के साथ दिए थे वो तो है मेरे पास था, इधर 2 और 3 सोवरेन गोल्ड बॉन्ड्स होंगे, मतलब वो शीट्स जैसी जो थी, सिंपल, इट्स अ सिंपल शीट, समटाइम्स साइंड एंड समटाइम्स अनसाइंड।
हाँ नहीं वो नहीं, साइंड और अनसाइंड का रिलेशन नहीं है, ऑनलाइन जनरेशन होती है इनकी, इसलिए वो कोई इशू नहीं है।
ओके, नो सर, बट
तो
दे डोंट
आप
प्रोवाइड एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ सर्टिफिकेट। मैंने जब भी उसको स्टडी किया, मैं ऑनलाइन कभी भी देखती हूँ तो उसपे दिया होता है कि दे इशू ए सर्टिफिकेट, बट आई डिडंट गेट एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ सर्टिफिकेट।
no but you have got right to get certificate. You
Sir,
have
how
got
can I
right
get
to
the certificate?
you simply write to the bank from where you have got you have invested, and tell them that I have invested this much amount in this scheme on such and such date. Attach the receipt which you have got, and then ask them for the certificate.
Okay,
it will
sir.
be issued. It will be issued. Rest assured.
And sir, can I shift these certificates through e-platforms जो होते हैं ना sir,
डीमेट, वो डीमेट अकाउंट में जा सकता है ये. Yes, it will go in demat account as well. Yes, that facility is also available.
Okay sir, thank you sir.
Thank you, God bless you. Thank you.
Any other
Yes my
questions?
dear, any last question from any participants?
Yes, sir.
Varsi,
Varis Ulfat. Varsi Ulfat.
yes.
Varsi
Yes, Mr.
Ulfat, you can
Varsi.
unmute yourself and you can ask a question. Varsi Ulfat, kindly unmute and ask a question.
He is already unmute. Please ask the question, Mr. Varsi.
Varsi Ulfat,
Mr.
kindly ask
Varsi.
your question.
I think there is some sort of problem from her end. So,
okay. Now better we close it now.
okay, yes, sir. Yeah, we don't have
Thank you
that
so much. Thank you so much, sir, for this. And I should sum up this session with the famous Japanese quote that like money grows on the tree of persistence. That means we need to be patient while we are investing in any of the while we are investing in any of the markets and any of the opportunities that sir has discussed already. Now I request Dr. Zohaib Bazaz for kindly share his experience in this webinar on behalf of our principal, ma'am. Zohaib sir, please.
Good afternoon. That we have our experience.
Sir, your voice is not clear. Your voice is not clear.
Yes.
Now it's clear.
Sir, am I audible now, sir?
Yeah.
Definitely our guest speaker having an experience of more than 35 years in whether it is in banking, finance and security markets, having that much of information pertaining to the different instruments, and he has come up with the plans, the objectives and the suggestions to the investor, that definitely there much we require a lot of patience at time, and as per as our the risk appetite, we have to invest, and as per the goals, and we have to prioritize our goals, and accordingly we have to make an investment. So definitely this is an informative session, not for us but all of our students. We can say there is an in a 1.5 hour, it will not be that much, but sir have already promised us that he will be again available whenever we require them, whether it is an a mutual fund, information pertaining to the mutual fund or any other to the sector or instrument. I hope that sir will be available inshallah in future too, and we will definitely, sir, will call you again in a physical and an offline mode. And yes, on behalf of Madam Principal, on behalf of participant, this was a really an eye-opener for us, and we have definitely learned number of things from this session. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dr.
before-
Zuhaib. On my behalf and on behalf of AMFI, I'm also thankful to all of you, Dr. Gul, Dr. Wahid, Dr. Suhela Shikan Khan, who has worked hard for this program with all of you. So thank you very much.
Thank you
With
so
all
much,
the,
sir. We have another session that will be presented by Dr. Abdul Wahid Khande. That is the official vote of thanks. Dr. Wahid.
okay, sir. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I, Dr. Abdul Wahid Khande, on behalf of PG Department of Commerce, GCW Nawaqadal Srinagar, deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks to all who have helped us in making this webinar such a resounding success. First of all, I would like to propose a heartwarming vote of thanks to our distinguished chief guest cum subject expert cum keynote speaker, Mr. Surikant Sharma, who is a senior consultant at Mutual Funds, Association of Mutual Funds in India, for gracing today's webinar. Thank you very much, sir, for your interesting and thought-provoking lecture on financial empowerment through wealth creation. The way you explained and enlightened us by making the excellent presentation regarding the concept and theme of the webinar was very meaningful and worthwhile. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to express my profound gratitude to patron of the webinar, Professor Dr. Nilofar Bhatt, Principal GCW Nawaqadal Srinagar, for her unconditional support and also her presence here. I would also like to thank the convener of the webinar, Dr. Suhela Shikan Khan, Head PG Department of Commerce, GCW Nawaqadal Srinagar, our co-conveners, Dr. Shabana Ali, Dr. Zuhaib Bazaz, and Professor Mehnaz Manzoor, for their tremendous efforts, their guidance, and moral support, without which the conduct of the webinar was impossible. I am also delighted and happy to express my vote of thanks to the organizers of this webinar, Dr. Imtiaz Ahmad Gul, Professor Zahid Farooq, and Dr. Abdul Wahid Khande, myself, PG Department of Commerce, who made this webinar a grand success. I also express my special gratitude to all the participants who have turned up in such a great number here. Finally, I thank all those members who directly or indirectly supported us and made the webinar successful. Once again, I thank our chief guest and all the participants for your cordial support and cooperation. Lastly, on behalf of, especially on behalf of our college and on behalf of our department, PG Department of Commerce, and also PG Department of Management, express our hearty best wishes, Eid wishes to everyone, one and all, everyone present here. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
More than 240 participants have been present during the whole session, and it shows that how well and how success it was, and really it was an informative one, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I am again sincerely thankful to Dr. Sohila Shikan Khan, who is the HOD of Commerce Department, who has made special efforts for making this program happen in your college. Thank you, ma'am. And we will definitely be doing such programs as I have promised. And I will be coming to your college as well in the near future. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Yeah. And happy Eid to all of you.
Thank you so much.
Officially now it's over now. You can leave this now.